Quick question. What do you say when the conversation is already dead, but the person is still talking?
Oh, so you mean emotional CPR?
Exactly. Today we're saving people from painfully awkward English. Welcome back to English Potion, where English comes with a little sparkle and a little social panic.
Mostly panic. Today's episode is for everyone who has ever said you too at the wrong time.
And then wanted to disappear.
In public.
Let's begin.
Okay, picture this. You meet someone, they smile, you smile, everything is normal.
Suspiciously normal.
Then 1 second later, the conversation hits a wall.
Not a wall, a brick wall, at full speed.
And suddenly both of you are like, so, yeah.
Exactly. That sound? That is the sound of a social battery dying.
Awkward conversations are so powerful because they look simple, but inside your brain is sprinting.
Your face is calm. Your soul is on fire.
And the worst part is, you can feel the silence getting heavier.
That's the moment when people start saying random things just to keep oxygen in the room.
Like crazy weather, right?
Even when it is literally the same weather it was 5 minutes ago.
That phrase is a classic. Crazy weather, right? It means, please help me survive this moment.
Another classic is, so yeah. That one has no meaning. It's just a verbal chair you sit on while your brain reloads.
And then there's the legendary anyway, a tiny word with a huge job.
It's the English version of, let's leave this emotional disaster and move on.
But the truly awkward conversations are the ones where you know the topic is dangerous.
Like when someone says, so are you seeing anyone?
Wow, no warm-up, no warning, just a verbal ambush.
That question can change the whole atmosphere in 2 seconds.
And then you have to answer in English without sounding like you just got hit by a truck.
This is where useful phrases save your life.
For example, it's complicated.
Beautiful phrase.
It means absolutely everything and nothing.
It's the official language of, I do not want to discuss this further.
Another one, I'd rather not get into it.
Polite, clear, a little spicy. I respect it.
Or long story short,
Which in real life means the story is going to be long.
very long.
Maybe emotionally sponsored by a company called Trauma.
Exactly.
Let's say the person keeps pushing.
That's when you use to be honest.
Dangerous. Very dangerous.
Because once someone says to be honest, you know truth is entering the chat.
And then there's I'm not gonna lie.
Same energy, just with more confidence.
I love how English has these soft openings before emotional impact.
Right. It lets you prepare your face.
Which is important because awkward conversations are 50% words and 50% facial damage.
Okay, tell me if this has happened to you. Someone says, you look familiar.
Hate that line.
Hate it, because now your brain is doing a full investigation.
School, work, gym, friend of a friend. One weird night in 2019. Where do I know you from?
And you cannot say, I think I've seen your face in the background of my stress.
That would be honest though.
Too honest, but funny.
A better response is, yeah, I get that a lot.
Oh, that line is smooth.
It works even if you are completely confused.
It gives confidence.
Even if it's fake confidence.
Fake confidence is still confidence.
Exactly. Then there's the classic awkward moment when someone says something and you do not hear it.
The worst.
And instead of saying, what? Like a normal person, some people pretend they heard it.
Big mistake.
Because then they repeat it louder.
And now it's no longer a conversation. It's a performance.
The best phrase is simply, sorry, I didn't catch that.
Clean, natural, respectful.
You can also say, could you say that again?
That one is underrated.
It sounds calm. It sounds mature. It sounds like your brain is not currently in airplane mode.
Meanwhile, your inner voice is screaming.
Absolutely.
Another nightmare scenario. You run into someone and forget their name instantly.
Oh no.
They know your name. You know they know your name. You do not know their name.
That is not a conversation. That is a hostage situation.
And you start using unsafe language like, hey, buddy,
Buddy is the final boss of forgotten names.
or hey, good to see you again.
Very useful. Very slippery.
Also, if needed, it's been a while.
That phrase is elegant because it works whether you remember them or not.
It's pure survival English.
Let's make this useful, because awkward conversations are not just embarrassing. They are also full of everyday English.
Yes, and the secret is not memorizing long lists. It's learning the phrases inside real moments.
Like when you want to soften a statement, say kind of or a little.
For example, I'm kind of busy.
That sounds softer than no, which is good.
Or if you want to avoid sounding rude, use actually.
Example, actually, I thought it was next week.
That's gentle correction English.
Very useful in awkward situations.
Then there's maybe another time.
That sentence has saved millions of people from plans they never wanted.
It sounds polite. It sounds hopeful. It sounds like you might be available someday.
But sometimes it means, please never bring this up again.
Another brilliant phrase, no worries.
That one is magic.
Someone apologizes. You say, no worries, instant peace.
Water. It cools the room down, like verbal ice water. And when you want to leave a conversation without sounding dramatic, I should probably get going.
I Iconic.
It says, I am polite, busy, and secretly very tired.
It's the adult escape button.
And if you are not ready to answer a question, use let me think about it.
That phrase is a lifesaver. It buys you time. It protects your dignity.
It prevents bad decisions.
Like agreeing to a plan you immediately regret.
Exactly. And if the conversation is getting emotionally weird, you can always say, I get what you mean.
Nice one.
It keeps the conversation moving without arguing.
And if you want to be extra smooth, fair enough.
That phrase is amazing. It doesn't agree. It doesn't fight. It just respects the moment.
Can I get a little real for a second?
Go ahead.
Awkward conversations are funny, but sometimes they hurt because they reveal something. Like when a friendship feels different, or when somebody used to text fast and now they don't, or when a simple conversation suddenly feels heavy. That silence is not always about words. Sometimes it's about distance.
That's true.
And that's why English learning is not just vocabulary, it's emotional timing.
That was actually really good.
Thank you. I surprise myself sometimes.
But you're right. Because in real life, the best phrases are the ones that protect the relationship too.
Like, I just wanted to check in.
Soft, kind, human.
Or no pressure.
Again, that one is huge.
It tells the other person, I care, but I'm not going to trap you.
And that matters.
Because a lot of awkward conversations happen when people feel trapped.
Yeah, so good English is not just correct English. It's considerate English.
Oof, that's a quote.
Write it down.
Okay, so what do we do when the awkward moment has already happened?
Easy. Do not panic.
I mean, I'm panicking a little.
Normal. But here's the twist. Most awkward conversations are not destroyed by awkwardness. They are destroyed by overreaction.
So if the moment gets weird,
Stay calm, smile a little, use a simple phrase, move forward.
like, yeah, that makes sense.
Or, fair enough.
Or, no worries.
Exactly. Short, warm, safe.
Wow, that actually makes awkward conversations less scary.
Because you do not need perfect English. You need useful English.
And a little courage,
A little courage and a good exit line.
which is,
I should probably get going, but this was nice.
that is elite.
Polite, clean, human. No emotional lawsuit.
I'm stealing that.
Please do.
So let's be honest, awkward conversations are just proof that you're alive. And every awkward moment gives you one more line to survive the next one.
Which means the real flex is not perfect English.
It's staying calm when your brain is buffering.
Exactly. Awkward first, fluent later.
That one deserves a caption. Comment the most awkward English phrase you've ever used and let's see who survived the worst one.